Okay, fine.
Okay, ma'am. I knew that if I failed, I wouldn't regret that. But I knew the one thing I might regret is not trying. These are the words of Jeff Bezos, the founder and CEO of Amazon. An entrepreneur is an individual who creates a new business, bearing most of the risks and enjoying most of the rewards. To become an entrepreneur, you must be determined and ambitious. A very warm good evening and a heartily welcome to all the dignitaries, our honorable chief guest, and each and everyone present here to this splendid event titled My Story. Let us begin this delightful event with a silent prayer. And without any further ado, may I invite Ms. Divya Joseph, ma'am, who is the IEDC Assistant Nodal Officer. She has been enlightening the minds of her students, and she is a proud recipient of the Commerce Department of City College. I invite her to deliver the welcome speech.
Thank you, Ringu. Dr. Xavier C.S., Principal, Kerry College, Shimanganam. Resource Person of the Day, Mrs. Srila Kochosev. Dr. Mercy, Nodal Officer of IEDC and IAC of the college. Faculty members of the college, our most valued participants, and dear students. The success stories of entrepreneurs across the world will serve as an inspiration for those hoping to make it big in the entrepreneur world. The success stories are nothing short of inspiring and prove one fact over and over again: everything is possible if you have the will to accomplish it. We are in the beginning of a new initiative, My Story Talks series of IEDC and IAC of the college, to motivate our students with inspiring success stories of entrepreneurs. When optimism and hard work blends together, there is a unique success story. Mrs. Srila Kochosev Chitlapalli, the managing director of V-Star, is one such successful name heard in South India and has carved a niche in the lingerie industry with her novel style of functioning. She has always opted for the best business, where she believes that her growth and success saga is based on planning and perseverance. Mrs. Sheila Kochosev has won several awards and accolades for her stellar contribution in various fields, including Women Entrepreneur Award 2014, Emerging Women Entrepreneur of the Year 2011 by Dhanam Magazine, Entrepreneur of the Year Award 2016 by Ritz Magazine, as also by Bergman's Institute of Management Studies. Best Woman Entrepreneur Award 2013 from Lions Club International are some of the coveted awards won by her. She is one of the founders and the current president of Women Entrepreneurs Network, an organization for developing women entrepreneurs. Outside the business field, she is an avid painter and has conducted an exhibition of her works in Kerala. In her college days, she represented the hockey team for Calcutta University. Today, when she looks back, she is a satisfied person with an immense growth record in her hands. To start with a series of my stories of this kind, we have the right person with us. As we all are eagerly waiting to hear the beautiful, motivating success story of our dear resource person, let me come to the duty entrusted upon me. First of all, Father Dr. Xavier Sears, principal of the college, who has been an inspiration, guide, and encouraging hand in all our programs. He has supported and guided all the activities of IEDC with much enthusiasm. Dear Father, on behalf of the organizers, I welcome you to this program. The spokesperson of the day, Mrs. Srila Kochosev, it is my pride to say that when we were planning a series of My Story Talks of Successful Entrepreneurs, the first name came to our mind was none other than Mrs. Sheila, the lady superstar among the entrepreneurs. It's of no doubt that to start with a series like this, the right person is Mrs. Sheila Kochosev. We are privileged to hear from you and inspired from you. In spite of her busy schedule as an entrepreneur, she accepted our invitation and agreed to share her success story with us. On behalf of all participants and team IEDC, IAC, and IQAC of the college, we welcome you, ma'am. Next,
Thank you so much.
okay, thank you. Okay. Next, let me welcome Dr. Mercy, Nodal Officer of IEDC and IIC, A College, Manana. Dr. Mercy is the master brain behind devising a My Story talk series of this kind. She's the one who took all the pain in conducting a program like this. And with lots of thanks and appreciation, I welcome Dr. Mercy to this program.
Thank you.
I also take this opportunity to extend a hearty welcome to all our faculty members, IAC, IEDC, and IQAC team members, beloved students, and most valuable participants from in and outside the college. Once again, I welcome all of you and wish the program be a fruitful one. Thank you all. Thank you very much.
Can you switch on your mic, Rinku?
Okay, sorry, ma'am. Starting a company is a roller coaster of emotions with tremendous highs and difficult lows. But one thing that always helps through the ups and downs is to connect with some of the greatest and creative minds. Yes, today we have the golden opportunity to connect with one of the most brilliant and magnificent person with an astonishing personality, none other than our honorable chief guest, Ms. Srila Kochosev, ma'am, the exceedingly charming managing director of Vista Creations of Private Limited, wife of the noted businessman, writer, investor, philanthropist Mr. Kochosev Chitlapalli. She was born into a business family that ran a jewelry and textile shop in Vadakancheri of Thrissur district of Kerala. Perhaps a businesswoman of the future was already in the making. In the early 90s, she established a small stitching unit in Kochi consisting of 10 creative individuals, creating ready to stitch Vista Salwa kameez for women. Over a short period of time, the small business unit ventured into the glamorous world of innerwear and outerwear for women, men, and kids, and is today one of the India's and West Asia's biggest manufacturer of inner garments. Vista currently has a turnover crossing 100 crores with production units, exclusive showrooms, and concept stores at many parts of the country. She has been awarded the Birchman Embarrasso 2016 Entrepreneur of the Year Award instituted by the Birchman Institute of Management Studies, Kerala. She is a person with exceptional level of energy, the undying desire to learn new things and excel in every pursuit. She is also an artist and believes in the power of colors. Drawn towards brighter colors, her office and home reflects her vibrant personality. Today, when we take a look at the business legacy of the Chitilapalli family, she holds a prominent place being one of the strongest pillar behind the success of their businesses with an immense growth record in her hands. With all due respect and immense joy, I invite Ms. Sheila Kochosev ma'am to give us a talk about her story. Welcome, ma'am.
Um, Rinku, thank you so much for those nice words.
Thank you,
Um,
ma'am.
Principal Reverend Father Xavier, Dr. Mercy Matthews, other faculty members, and my dear students, a very good evening to you. Thank you so much for giving me this wonderful opportunity to share with you my story, my journey in business. I was born into a business family, as they said, and we were a big family with 12 children. I'm the 11th child. Um, I think life is 10% what happens to you. Like when you are born, or what happens to you is 10%, only 10%. And the rest 90% is how you react to it, react to the environment, react to other things that is happening around you. And, uh, and there is no person in this world without problems. So there are problems for everyone. When you look from far, you see a rosy picture in everybody's life. But everybody has problems. Even I have problems. I had problems. But these problems are not stop signs, but take it as guidelines. If you have no money, try to make money. If you have no job, try to get a job. If you feel you are slow, make faster, be faster. And if you think you lack in many things, Sharpen your skills in those areas. So this is what said 90% depends on how you react to many things in life. See, God has everything in store for everyone. Everyone, there is something in store. There is a key for every problem. This is the first lesson all of us should learn. There is a, there is solution for every problem. So only if you believe and you think there is a solution, you can think in that positive way and find a solution for a problem. If you think there is no solution for this problem, that problem still hangs on you like that. And there is light for every shadow. If there is a shadow, behind that shadow, there is light. And a relief for every sorrow. All of us have many sorrows in life, but there is relief for that sorrow. A plan for every tomorrow. Every tomorrow, there is a plan. So you have to hunt for that plan and proceed with that plan to do how to do things, how to be successful. My dear friends, this moment is the proof that I can show you that only by solving many problems I have reached here. So, what is a business? A business, according to me, is solving a customer's problem. When I started my business, we didn't have good salwar kameez in the market. All the garments were in Delhi and places like that. The quality was very, very poor. The cutting was not scientific, and it was all flashy colors. And especially Kerala people, our Kerala kasavu and that cream color and all that. But we never could get a dress in that color. Everything was magenta, bright pink, or bright green, or bright midnight blue, and all these vibrant colors. So that is how I started my business. I wanted to solve that problem for Kerala women. So I think when we think of a business, the first and foremost, our aim should not be to make a lot of money in a short span of time. It should be solving a problem that you find here, maybe men's problem, kids' problem, women's problem, or old people problem, or problem you find in the kitchen, or problem you find anywhere in the garden, any problem. If you if you feel there is some serious issue in any parts of your life, to solve that problem, if you think, there comes an idea of a business. That is how I started. I was the 11th child, and I was born in 1954. This is my 67th year. And uh, I know many people think after 40, 45, I'm old, I'm this, I'm sick, I don't have health, I don't have energy, I don't have time. So many things, so many negative things you think. But all this has never affected me. In my mind, I think I'm not old. I'm young like anybody else. I have the energy, I have the stamina, I have ideas, and I'm energetic. I am still learning. That is very important. You have to keep on learning in your life. Once you stop learning, then you will get old. So that's why I don't stop learning. I'm keeping on learning new things. And I got married in 1977 to this businessman called Kochosev. I was born near Thrissur. He was also born and brought up a small village near Thrissur. We got married, and then he had started. We got just 6 months before our marriage, and we got was just in infant stage when I got married to him. It was a small room with four employees, and I have seen how we got grew from scratch to big heights. I have watched it. So, and I have watched this businessman. He he was not a person who running around doing everything, sweating, traveling, and doing everything on by himself. He always believed in delegating power to his employees, and he had a very calm and peaceful life. So this was different from my father's business. My father was running a jewelry shop, and he was there from morning 10 o'clock till 9:30 in the evening. Will come home at 9:30. We'll have dinner, and we'll talk, and we'll sleep very late. So this businessman was very different from the businessman I saw. So I thought, okay, this is a good model. I thought in my mind. And after marriage, I had my first son on the first wedding anniversary. And after 2 years, one more child. And I had these two boys. I did my degree in home science because I I was so much fascinated by all the subjects, like let it be food and nutrition, child psychology, physiology, bacteriology, sociology, textiles and clothing. So all these subjects, I loved all these subjects. That's why I took home science. When I took home science, everybody used to tease me saying that, oh, you're going to learn cooking for degree. No, it is absolutely wrong. It is not cooking. We learn everything in a scientific method in home science. So I loved the subject. The chatta and mundu she used to wear, and the trimagachi and it that I used to help. I used to stitch curtains and pillow covers, whatever. So my sisters also knew some bit of stitching. Also, my father had the textile come jewelry shop, and there was a tailor sitting in one corner and doing all this cutting and stitching. I used to go there and watch how he makes garments after my school time. So I knew what is cotton, what is silk, what is polyester, all that basic lessons I had from my childhood. We used to take small bits from the shop and make small things, maybe cushion covers and frocks for the doll and all that. And especially there was no TV, no phone, no iPad, no one radio. So after school, we got a lot of time for our creativity. And we never had any toys. Parents never used to buy any toys for us because toys were not available, first of all. And that was not their priority. And during those days, that was not in fashion, celebrating children. Being a creative person, I wanted to do something. I want to do something of my own. He said, "You just come to V-Guard and help me in my office." When I went there, it was a huge office, a lot of employees. He had all kinds of managers. So practically, I felt, I have no contribution to make here because it's all electronics and electrical appliances, which I knew nothing about it. So, and I was not at all interested in this. And here I'm not, I didn't want to do something, but I want to do, which is my passion. So that was not my passion. I told him, no, this will not work, Joseph. I don't want this. No, I'm not enjoying this. And I don't want to do this kind of job. And I left Bigad. And then I said, okay, see, I want to do something in garment designing because Salwar Kameez was just entering Kerala market. It was in 1995. I said I want to start something like this. Good dresses are not available, and I knew how to cut and make dresses scientifically. So when I look at all the dresses, they are not cut scientifically. The fit is not good. The cutting is not good. Stitching has no quality. The fabric runs color after one washing. No, nothing is no quality for the dress. Only when you look at it, it is nice. But one wash and the whole thing is you have to throw out. So I thought, okay, why not make good dresses that stay for 5, 6 years? That was my. So here I was trying to solve problem of our customers. That's how I started my business. I recruited 10 people, one tailor, one embroidery, one purchase, and one person for accounts, one for quality controlling, one hand embroidery, all those things. That's how I started. 1995, we start. We were making only salwar kameezes. Then later, after 5 years, all my dealers used to ask me, ma'am, good innovations are not available in the market. Why don't you look into that? It is a very good product, and there is a shortage in the market. So I thought, okay, it's a good opportunity. And I never guessed in my wildest dreams that this is a filthy business. Bra is like people, what will people think of me and all that. It never went through my mind. I said, okay, well, let me study the product. I went to the market, bought a whole lot of bras, and I studied the product, how they are made, how they are cut. I tried to get a man to a pattern maker to make patterns for bra, but I couldn't get. So along with my Salwar Kameez pattern master, we sat together and we learned how they grade the sizes, what are the quality, everything we learned, and we started making samples. And first a few products we made bra. We start bra. But then my managers came and told me, ma'am, you cannot make a bra under the name V Star because bra means is in market is not a good image for those who make bra and innovations, and it will affect our market, Salwar Kameez mask market, if we introduce this in the same brand. So, ma'am, please find out some other name. So, okay, I thought, okay, maybe that is true. And Vanessa, the name I selected for bras. That's how Vanessa was born. And we made the samples, and the market was very responsive, and we got a good response from the market. And first, when we made the bra, it was six rupees more than the existing brand. So all the dealers were very unhappy about this. How dare you do this thing? Because in the market, the bra, the price is only 25 or something, and your bra is 30 plus, 30, 36 rupees, which is not justifiable. It is not possible. But then I told my executives, I have made the bra with the best the material that is available in the market, the best elastic, the best hook, the has best buckles, the best hook eye, everything. So naturally the prices will be high. You just tell them this is our product, this is the price, and you just keep it in the shop. You just tell if you don't sell, you're not able to sell it, you give it back to us. We'll do. But that clicked, and seeing the quality, and also we presented it in a very good manner. We had some good photo shoots, and the package was very, very elegant and beautiful, very different from the existing product brands. We just stood out from all those existing products. So that is how we were welcomed in the market, and we and that helped us a lot because uh, I think I could make a big change in the innerwear market because until that, a bra ad or the bra package, everything was very low quality, low fashion. What should I say? It was not, it didn't look like a respected product. A product should have respect among the customers. They were what it was just very low profile kind of marketing and presentation, which I changed totally, and that is how I could really penetrate the market very, very easily. And the quality of the product, once they bought it, the customers were very happy, and they came and asked for the same product. This is another thing that helped me. So when you produce a product, just take care of the product, to make the best quality product and price accordingly, and present it well, and do little bit of advertisement, and you will succeed. Also, if you make the same product that is in the market, you may not be able to market or sell your product in the market. Why should customers buy your product. If it is of the same quality, same color, same fashion, you have to be a class apart, something very different. Then only your products will be noticed. Then only customers will look at your product and buy your product. This is very important. When you make some product, make remarkable differences in the product. Just let it, it should be something very special. So the customers think, oh, this product really have some respect for us. This product want to understand our problems and solves our problems. That is how customers like your product. You understand? And that's how Bra was born. Then we entered into panties. And when I went to Tirupur, I visited some of the factories. I saw them making brief and vest and all that. So I thought, okay, why not innerwears for men, undergarments for men? So that's how I thought we'll start brief first. That's how, then I cannot use Vanessa, I cannot use V-Star. I had to find out another name. That was Valero. Valero name, I made myself that name because I thought that has an international flavor for that name. That is how Valero was born. And so now we have bra, panties, brief, vest, all those products. And after 10 years, 10, 15 years, I thought so we have a new product department. We were making new products every month. But, and whenever I traveled, I used to buy a whole lot of innerwears from abroad and I bring it here. I thought how these products can be available to our customers here. So I realized one fact that all the dealers they wanted to stock the low cost products. They wanted to stock that in bulk and sell. They never were interested in my products, which I made with all my heart and soul in it, because the price was a bit higher. So I thought, okay, this is another problem. What I have to face this problem. I thought, okay, and another thing is when I introduced innovations, all the small shops used to stock my product, but all big shops like Jayalakshmi, Shimati, and big shops they never stocked my product. So I thought, okay. So, and my friends used to ask, Sheila, where do we get this product? You advertise in Vanita and other magazines every month, new products, but they are not available in the market. Where should we buy from? So during those days, digital marketing was not very popular. Online market was not there. So I thought, okay, now I have to find a solution for this problem. So I thought, okay, we'll start one shop in MG Road with all our products under one roof. And there was a lot of objection from all my managers and they from every corner. They all said this a showroom with this much rent, it may not be viable because our products are not very highly priced. I said, whatever loss we are going to make, I want one shop in MG Road. I want it. So I also went, the manager also went to many shops. Finally, we got one shop in Center Square Mall. And it was a very small shop, only 380 square feet, very small. So rent was not that much high, but that shop became such a big success. So then after that, we opened showrooms everywhere in Kerala, and now we have about 23 exclusive shops. So when we planned to inaugurate the shop, I wanted to make the signage for the shop. There were three names: Vista, uh, Vanessa, Valero, three names. I said, no, this I cannot have three names in one signboard. I said, okay, what should I do? I couldn't sleep that night. But in the night, I decided, okay, I'm going to have only one brand name, and that is going to be Vista. And I called some agency. They asked them to find out, design a logo with a big V and a small heart hidden inside. That is how the new logo with a big V and V star was born. This is our logo now. is our logo, a big V and a heart in it. And so, and that was a big change. And so many decisions was taken by me. In spite of having some many good managers and all that, so many important decisions I took, like entering into innerwear market. There was a big decision, huge decision. Also, compiling all the name and making just one name, Vista. That was my decision. So, however, maybe you will be having many people in the office, maybe they'll suggest many things, but ultimately, some important decisions you have to take. So that gives you so much of power and so much of confidence. So now we have men's innerwear, women's innerwear. Now we entered into kids innerwear because there was no branded kids innerwear available in the market. All kinds of things used to come from Tirupur and people used to buy from those for their kids. So I thought our kids deserve a good branded and good quality innerwear. So that's how we started kids innerwear. So now we have products for the whole family, and all the shops are doing so well because if a family comes, there are products for all the family members. Then we started leggings, camisoles, then track pants, t-shirts, polo t-shirts, round neck t-shirts, and so many products we have added during these years. And now all the products are available in Vistar's exclusive market. Also, we have all the products are available in the online market also. When I look back, what all factors help me to be successful? Of course, there is my hard work. My hard work is there, and there is no substitute for hard work. You have to work hard. I had all the money. My husband had all the money. We had a big house. We had huge cars. Everything was there, but I was not happy. I thought, okay, I should be self-reliant. I should not be depending on other people. There is a thought among people here that the girls should be always dependent. When they are young, they have to depend on their parents. When they are married, they have to depend on their husbands. And when they have children grow up, they have to depend their children. No. I lost my father when I was 15 years. I had just passed my 10th standard. My father dies. And, and we are 12 children. And only one brother is married. 3 girls and 3 boys are not married. And my elder brothers took over the business. And my mother had a very difficult time because she didn't know the business. Ultimately, she had no money in her hand. So all this must have influenced me. There will time will come when you will have no money in your hands, but that should not happen to me. And all this must have influenced me actually. So I wanted to be an independent woman. Of course, my family is there, husband is there, everybody is there. But why should I go and ask money? I want money to buy a sari. I want money to buy some gold. No. So that made me very independent woman. And but as soon as I reach home, I enter the gate to my house. I'm a housewife. I'm a mother. I'm a wife. I'm a grandmother, and I'm everything other than a CEO. So and all this success or money, nothing gets into my head, and I don't feel I am somebody, some big businesswoman. As soon as I reach my home, I'm just a housewife. So all these transformations help me to be very humble and very simple in my life. And my hard work is there. Then another success factor that helped me is subject knowledge. If you start a business, you have to know in and out about the product. Here, I knew everything about a garment, and it made my life very, very easy. So that is very important. And there is transparency for everything. There is bill. Everything, a transaction is done through banks and checks and other things. And we don't handle money like currency in our office. So that is another thing. And um, I trusted my employees. I delegated power to my employees, and I told them, "This is V-Star is your business. It's not my business. If V-Star becomes successful, it is your success. If V-Star fails, it is your failure. Your life will be in failure, not my life because I have money. So you better treat Vistar as your company, Vistar products as your products, Vistar customers as your customers, and we will succeed." Also, by when time goes and when you grow, you this is very important that you recruit um, people with higher profile to your organization. So now we have COO, also an executive director in our office who has vast experience in the market. He's a chartered accountant. So my business is safe in his hands and he advises me. He gives me all financial advices. Also, he looks after everything in our office. So it is very important. When the organization, I had another manager who thought he knew everything, who wanted to do everything by himself. But after some 10, 15 years, I thought this man is not delegating powers to his subordinates. He wants everything in his hand. He wants to handle everything. I said, this will not work. You have to move from there, give responsibilities to your subordinates and let them learn and let them do things. But then he couldn't understand that. So I just fired him from my office and I recruited other people. Now we have very strong team in Vstar. And last year, 2 years back, I thought, okay, what can I do to attract more customers to my exclusive outlets? So I thought, okay, why not a ready-made blouse, uh, which you can just wear through your head. I'll show you my blouse. So during those days when I went to Bangkok, I saw some product hanging on the in the shop. It looked like a blouse. When I asked them what is this product, they said it's a crop top. I said, but it looks like a blouse to me. I bought some of them, brought here. I showed my product department. I said, I told them I want this material. But that material, when they learned, it was viscose and lycra. So this is our blouse. When you wear it, it is just like a blouse. Look at no creases, nothing. It just fits like you, and just like a blouse neck it is. So that's how I introduced this product, a sari blouse. This is my dream product actually. It is so comfortable to wear, and you don't have to iron it. Now it's all crushed, but when you wear it, it is like lookless it ironed. So this attracted a lot of customers to my shops because no, it was not available anywhere else. Even now, I don't think many people make that. I have about 30, 35 colors in this blouse and three sizes. Mother and daughter can wear it. Mother, daughter, and granddaughter can wear the same blouse because it stretches like that. And see, this is another thing. You have to be very innovative in your life, very creative. It is very important. Otherwise, what is that? What is the difference between you and other brands? If your brand has to be different from other brands, you should have products which other brands don't have. So all this made Vistar very popular. So also it's very important that you also have to sharpen your skills. I never knew how to speak in English because I studied in a Malayalam medium school in a small town in Vadakanjeri. I never studied in any boarding school or any English medium school. So I thought, okay, here I need to sharpen my skills in English. I started reading English books. I started to uh, attend many classes in speaking English. That's how now I'm able to speak in English to you. Not that my English is great or anything, but I'm just able to communicate well in English. And I thought, okay, my accent is not so good. So again, I attended some English and I improved my accent also a bit. Not that it's great, but in our whatever possible in your limitations, you sharpen your skills. You spend time for that. Don't waste any minute in your life. It is very important. I spent every day 1 hour for my body. So my weight is the same after 20, last 25 to 30 years. I'm the same weight. I don't put on weight. I like to eat food, but I take care not to overeat and put on weight. So that is one thing. So I do yoga or I eat. Um, can you mute? Lot of noise is coming. Yes, thank you. So all this helped me to keep young, or not that I'm getting younger or anything, but at least I have the energy and I have the stamina. And we eat very little. We eat only one square meal in a day, that is lunch. And for breakfast, we eat some fruits or maybe some ragi porridge. We don't make idli, dosa, appam, no, chicken, no, mutton, nothing in the morning. And in the night, both of us have one bowl of salad. That's what we eat. And we don't make any snacks in the evening also. So these are all important. If you have to keep healthy. Today morning, I attended a funeral. Our manager, who was HR manager, Sergeant, he died. He collapsed and died yesterday morning. He was only 35. His, he got married 3 years back. His child is only 6 months old. The wife was in her place after the delivery, and this man couldn't even see the child for many days because he was staying here. Just 35-year-old guy just collapses and died. And when he died, they said we have to go for postmortem. We did postmortem today, and they said there was a big block in the heart. Maybe our food habits, a lot of eating beef or I don't know, rich food or this junk food. I don't know what it is. You have to take care to look after your health. It's very important. Whatever you achieve, if you have no health, if you have no life, then who is going to enjoy all this? So these are some factors that help me. And the organization thrive when the entrepreneur is her energy level is at the highest. It is very important. A very lethargic CEO with no energy, that will reflect in the organization. So you have to be very energetic. To be energetic, you need energy, you need stamina, you need health. So this is very important. And an organization, um, see, everybody has failed. Even I had failure. When I was doing Salwar Kameez, actually, I had started 5 exclusive outlets, Kottayam, Kollam, Trivandrum, Thrissur, Calicut and all that. But uh, then I had only Salwar Kameez. So maybe the customers didn't get all the products they wanted, only Vistar Chudidas. We didn't have many designs, many colors, many materials. So I had to close down 5 showrooms. That was maybe 10 years back. So that does not mean I cannot start any more exclusive outlets. When I wanted to start again, all my managers objected, ma'am, you started and you have to close down. Again, if you are going to start, again, you will have to close down. I said, no. One mistake I did, it was maybe many reasons were there. That doesn't mean in all my life, I cannot start any more shop. No. And so failures will be there for everybody. And finally I had to stop Salwar Kameez. That was a failure, but it was my passionate product. I was so much attached. It was so sentimentally attached to the product. But I had to stop because it was very difficult sitting here making all those dresses. No dyeing units here, no printing units here. I had to depend on Jaipur and Bombay and Delhi and all that for printing, which was very difficult and impractical. So I stopped this product. So that was a failure. So 2 failures now I shared with you. So everybody will have failures, but that doesn't mean you cannot bounce back and be successful again. Failures will happen. Even look if you look at a small child or 1-year-old baby, He'll fall down, he'll again stand up, try walking. So that is how you learn. So small failures, you should not get rejected with small failure. You have to bounce back and get into action, be active. So these are some lessons, and these are some about something about some factors that helped me. I think that's all I have to share with you. Uh, uh, so now I think we'll go for QA session. Shall we go for QA session now?
Yes, ma'am.
Yes,
Yeah.
ma'am.
Anybody who wants to ask any questions to ma'am can chat in the chat box, or you can unmute your mic and ask questions.
Hi, ma'am.
Hi.
For an institution like ours,
Yeah.
with arts and science streams,
Ah.
can you suggest some innovative ideas so that the students can come with some fruitful startups or like that?
Arts and science.
Yes, ma'am.
Science is there, no?
Science is there
It's
with
a
the
huge
science.
branch. Yeah. Um, See, I think I have visited many places in around the world, and once they took us to a factory where they were making some curios, and we went there. I was really surprised to see what they were making. They were making curios using ducks' eggshells, which we throw here. And when we go to Indonesia with coir, with this coconut husk, then the coconut shell, they were making so many products. So when we look around, we see many waste products. Even when I went to Bangkok, I saw so many handbags made out of just cut pieces from the tailors, cloth bags. So beautiful handbags and clutch purses and all that. So there are products, there is possibility, there is opportunities everywhere. We have to find out the opportunities. And if we have got good artists, you can do paintings. In this corona times, actually, I used to paint before, oil painting. So whenever I tried to learn watercolor painting, it was very difficult for me. I found it very difficult. So I thought, okay, I'll use this corona time to um, start learning this watercolor. And I started learning. Learning means I knew the techniques. I thought I'll improvise in that art. And I don't know whether you will believe if I tell you that I did 300 paintings. I'll show you one painting which I have in my room. Um, can you see the painting?
Yes, ma'am. Yes.
Yeah. So this is a painting I did. Like this, I did 300 paintings, and today also I did one painting. So, so this is what I said. If you don't waste time in your life, and if you think creatively, you'll get many ideas. Uh, I don't know. Let it. If you are interested in cooking, you can cook. You can make pickles. They can make pizzas, cakes, and I have started a Women Entrepreneurs Network group in Kochi, Thrissur, Calicut, and Kottayam. And everywhere there are 100 plus uh, girls and women who are engaged in many types of businesses. I can't believe so many different businesses. So, and they sell through the group. About 170 women are there doing, making jam, squash, this, that. So, stitching nighties, salwar kameez, so many businesses they do. Photographers and event management people. So, and they do business among them. So, I think there is no limit for the opportunities around you. Look around and you'll get opportunities. But of course, this corona has made everything very difficult, our life. But then these days will also pass by. It will not be like this again for until you die. No, it will go. But then you look for opportunities. And I have never employed any of my relatives in my firm. We got everywhere, nowhere we have done that, because that will spoil the relationship. And that is one point you have to know, to never employ your friends or cousins in your firm. Okay?
Hi, ma'am. Good evening.
Yes.
Can you
Hi,
hear me?
good evening. Yes.
Ma'am, my name is Arun. I teach commerce in Christ College in Thrissur.
Oh, okay.
Uh, I'm so happy to hear your story, the journey how you started your business, and so far how you have come. And what really shocked me is this when they announced about it, when they introduced about you, they said that you're a university hockey player, and that is also
Yeah,
so fascinating to hear about it.
yeah.
Ma'am, I teach commerce. I teach. I'm a professor in the commerce department here.
Okay.
I especially teach entrepreneurship, and I'm very much interested in entrepreneurship. Last year also, we organized the ED Day, Entrepreneurship Day, and your husband came for our college for the
Ah,
inauguration here last.
okay.
But this
Okay.
is my personal observation. Uh, when students come to college, actually, their parents send them to college
Yes.
to study and to get good marks and get some employment in some organizations,
Yeah.
or to be a chartered accountant, land up into some banks or insurance or like that. So what will be your suggestion for the parents who are sending their children to the college, so that, because when I spoke to few of them, we have this ED club also in our college,
Yeah. Yeah.
and when they share their ideas or their some business ideas in their family, their parents are not accepting it. So I told that don't go and tell them that you're going to start up a business. Go and tell that you're going to be an entrepreneur. So I think then
Yeah.
again they will think about it. So I think the parents mindset should be changed. This is my
Yeah.
personal observation.
Yeah.
I don't know how many think like that. But in cities they encourage entrepreneurship from 8th standard onwards in Chennai,
Yeah.
Bangalore, and all.
Yeah.
Changing here. Only one guy I think you might be knowing, the MC from the MCP family. He did his BCom in our college, and he started continuing his business in. They have I think you might be knowing MCP
Yeah.
family in.
Yeah. Milk,
So
milk, and cattle feed and all.
yeah. They
Yes.
have big
Yeah.
convention center, supermarket, everything.
Yeah. Yeah.
So
Yes.
any
Yes.
comments on it, ma'am? Thank you so much. I
I
no
think
no
it's
question.
very, yeah, I think it's very important that even in colleges, okay, having seminars is good. Other than that, maybe or 1 week or entrepreneurship week. So let the students make things and bring to college and sell. So, like, then I think that's a the uh, some students, they may not know what all skills they have, what all talents they have. See, so okay, they have to bring something to the college for a sale. I think that is a good model to start with, you know. Otherwise, nothing is there in our syllabus, only books and studying. Practical business is happening, So I think that is a new door to open in front of the students, just to uh, learn about entrepreneurship or production or creativity, you know. I feel so.
Uh, then one more thing, I'm not suggesting you because you're all from big magnets in the business field, but just I wanted to share my idea. You entered the business by women's wear, like with salwar kameez,
Yeah.
then went on to inner wears, then now
Yes.
kids wear, a lot
Yes.
of things. Then men's also, I think you
Yes.
manufacture goods for men also.
Yeah.
Maybe my idea, I think you should get into the sports goods also, sportswear,
Yeah.
sports t-shirts.
We
Or
started at leisure, now into sports. Yes. Yes.
thank you, ma'am. Thank you so much.
Yeah.
Thank you.
Thank you
Thank
so
you.
much.
Nice, ma'am. Thank you.
Yes.
Thank you very much, ma'am.
You're welcome.
I was also thinking the children, I mean the students in our college, they also had the same problem from their parents. They are not getting they are not getting allowed to go into entrepreneurship if they even if they have the talent. So talent in entrepreneurship, if they have in mind the business skills, but they are not using it because
Yeah.
they are afraid their parents will scold them. So even in our idea group itself, there are students who haven't told their parents that they are in this group. So they are very much afraid. So in my opinion, I think the stories of like yours, many people's stories, they may get motivated from them. So I think their parents also should listen to these stories. That
Yeah,
is
that
my
is important. That is important.
yes.
When you can invite their some of the parents also to listen to entrepreneurs. Also, I think 1 week entrepreneurship day. All the students, let them you divide them into group, and some students will make some food stuff, or tailor if they are interested in tailoring. Let them do that, or some paintings, or some sculptures, or many products. So let them learn to make products, and creativity means is very important in business. So I think
Yes,
that is
ma'am.
one model you can start, and let some other let the public or come and buy the things. So I think that's how they learn business. Like, only through books, how much they can learn from books about business. So this is and maybe after that 1 week, maybe 4 or 5 may come up with ideas, and that they may conceive some ideas, you know that is my one of my suggestions.
Yes,
We used
yes,
to
ma'am.
have that in our
Yes,
college.
ma'am. Sure.
Yes. Just pictures and experiences are not enough, I feel. There should be some practical knowledge also. Okay.
Yes, ma'am. We are also planning programs like that,
Yeah.
the ideas. They can come up with their ideas, and they can come up with their products. Even they can sell it in our college.
Yeah. Yeah.
We will give a
It's
platform.
very important. It's very important. Somehow we became a nation where who all study everything through books. But when I think when you travel other places, they children are doing gardening, children are making things, they are selling things. So this entrepreneurship has to be inculcated from very young age. Even in schools, you can advise children to make small things, and now this whole social media is open, digital media is open. They can sell through digital media. It's very easy. You don't have to hire a shop and sell. So investment is also very low in the beginning through Facebook or Insta pages. A huge door open to us. Opportunities are open now, and students should make use of these opportunities. Okay.
Yes, ma'am. Thank you, ma'am. Thank you so much for your precious words. I'm sure each and everyone present here has got inspired from you. Your webinar was very knowledgeable, and
Also,
I'm sure.
some more sentences I would like to add.
Yes, ma'am.
Yeah, everybody cannot be an entrepreneur. We need doctors, we need engineers also, and lot of factors should come together to mold an entrepreneur. These are the factors. Should be hardworking. They should have product knowledge. They should be time conscious. They should be very energetic. They should have common sense. More than intelligence, they should have common sense. It's very important. So everybody cannot become entrepreneur. That I'm sure, because so many. They say when 100 entrepreneurs are 100 people get into entrepreneurship, only 5% is successful. So that is there. But then only when if they try, they know. Some may fail in the beginning. So that means they are not made to be an entrepreneur. Let them go back and do some job. Others can proceed also. So that is there at all. Okay. Yes, ma'am.
Okay. Thank you, ma'am.
You're welcome.
Okay, so to wind up this delightful event, I invite Ms. Blessy Maria Thomas to give the vote of thanks.
നമസ്കാരം. ആവർത്തനം വിരസത സൃഷ്ടിക്കുമെങ്കിലും COVID-19 എന്ന മഹാമാരിയെക്കുറിച്ച് പങ്കുവെച്ചുകൊണ്ട് ചെയ്യുന്ന ചർച്ചകൾ ഇന്ന് നമ്മളുടെ ഇടയിൽ പലതുമുണ്ട്. അത്രമേൽ അത് നമ്മുടെ ജീവിതത്തിന്റെ ഭാഗമായി മാറിയിരിക്കുന്നു. ചരിത്രത്തിന്റെ താളുകളിൽ ഒരിടം സ്ഥാപിക്കുകയും ചെയ്തിരിക്കുന്നു. ഈ ഒരു സാഹചര്യത്തിൽ നമ്മുടെ ഒത്തുകൂടലുകൾ ഓൺലൈൻ പ്ലാറ്റ്ഫോമിൽ കൂടെ നടക്കുമ്പോൾ അതിന് നാം കൽപ്പിക്കുന്ന പരിമിതികൾക്കപ്പുറം ഒരു വിശാലമായ ലോകത്തിലേക്കുള്ള വാതിൽ തുറന്നു തരുന്നുവെന്ന് നാം മനസ്സിലാക്കണം. ഇന്ന് നമ്മിൽ പലർക്കും ഈ ഒരു അവസരം ലഭിച്ചത് ഇതൊരു ഓൺലൈൻ പ്ലാറ്റ്ഫോമിലൂടെ നടന്ന കൂട്ടായ്മ ആയതുകൊണ്ടാണ്. അതിൽ പുറം നമ്മുടെ വീടുകളിലുള്ളവർക്ക് നമ്മളോടൊപ്പം ഇതിൽ പങ്കുചേരുവാനും സാധിച്ചു. അതിനെല്ലാം അപ്പുറം മൈ സ്റ്റോറി എന്നൊരു സെക്ഷൻ വളരെ മനോഹരമായി നയിച്ച സ്വന്തം ജീവിതത്തെ വളരെ ലളിതവും രസകരവുമായ സ്റ്റോറി പോലെ നമ്മളുമായി പങ്കുവെച്ചു തന്ന റീസ്റ്റാർ മാനേജിംഗ് ഡയറക്ടർ മിസസ് ഷീല കൊച്ചോസേവിന് ഞങ്ങളുടെ ഓരോരുത്തരും പേര് ആത്മാർത്ഥമായി നന്ദി അർപ്പിക്കുന്നു. താങ്ക് യു മാം. ഇന്നത്തെ ഈ ഒരു മീറ്റിംഗ് ഞങ്ങൾക്ക് വേണ്ടി ഓർഗനൈസ് ചെയ്ത കെ കോളേജ് മാനേജ്മെന്റ്, Reverend Father Dr. Xavier C.S. Principal of K College, IIC and IEDC Nodal Officer Dr. Mercy Matthew, IIC and IEDC Assistant Nodal Officer Ms. Divya Joseph, IQSC Coordinator Dr. Matthew Titalli, മറ്റ് അധ്യാപകർ, എല്ലാ സ്റ്റാഫ്, എല്ലാവർക്കും ഇവിടെ കൂടിയിരിക്കുന്ന ഓരോരുത്തരും പേര് ആത്മാർത്ഥമായി നന്ദി അർപ്പിക്കുന്നു. ഈ ഒരു പ്രോഗ്രാമിന് നിറസാന്നിധ്യമായി നിന്നുകൊണ്ട് ഈ ഒരു പ്രോഗ്രാമിന് വളരെ മനോഹരമായി പങ്കെടുത്ത എല്ലാ കൂട്ടുകാർക്കും ഒത്തിരിയേറെ നന്ദി അർപ്പിക്കുന്നു. പരിമിതികൾക്കുള്ളിൽ നിന്നുകൊണ്ട് തന്നെ നമുക്ക് വളരെ വലിയ അത്ഭുതങ്ങൾ സൃഷ്ടിക്കാം. ഈ ഒരു അവസരം ഒരു ചെറിയ തോട്ട് ഞാൻ നിങ്ങൾ ഷെയർ ചെയ്യുവാണ്. ആസ്ക് യുവർസെൽഫ് ഇഫ് വാട്ട് യു ആർ ഡൂയിങ് ടുഡേ ഇസ് ഗെറ്റിംഗ് യു ക്ലോസർ ടു വേർ യു വാണ്ട് ടു ബി ടുമോറോ. ഈ ഒരു ക്വസ്റ്റ്യൻ ഇന്ന് നമുക്ക് നമ്മളോട് തന്നെ ചോദിക്കാം. എന്ന് മോട്ടിവേറ്റഡ് ആയിരിക്കുക, ഇൻസ്പയർഡ് ആയിരിക്കുക. ഇതുപോലത്തെ ഇൻസ്പയറിംഗ് സ്റ്റോറീസ് നമ്മുടെ ലൈഫിന് വലിയൊരു ലോകത്തിലേക്കുള്ള പുതിയൊരു യാത്രയ്ക്ക് തുടക്കം കുറിക്കട്ടെ എന്ന് ആശംസിക്കുന്നു. താങ്ക് യു വൺ ആൻഡ് ആൾ ഫോർ യുവർ പാർട്ടിസിപ്പേഷൻ. താങ്ക് യു ഓൾ.
Thank you, ma'am. Thank you very much. On behalf of K College, I'm Mercy Matthews. I would like to thank you very much
Thank you
for
so
your
much.
effort
Yeah.
and your valuable time. Thank you so much, ma'am.
You're welcome. So, shall I leave now?
Yes,
Okay.
sure, ma'am.
Thank you. All the best to all of you. Thank you.
Thank you.
Thank you, ma'am.
Thank you all. Thank you everyone for joining here. And I would also like to add a point that you will be getting a certificate by filling the feedback form, the link of which is provided in the chat box by Divya Miss. So you will be getting a certificate if you fill the feedback form within 2 days. Within 2 days, you'll be getting the certificate. Okay. Thank you all.